o'clock on this Wednesday morning, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you for joining us on Art Rochester.
Joking up. It's Christmas Eve and I'm working.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just I had a throat coat tea for my throat, and I think some of it's a little stronger than I thought.
We appreciate you being here. And
no, it's all good.
Through. Christian
It is
Garzone.
all good. It is all good. And I'm Christian Garzone. We have a lot to get to this morning, but first, we want to check in with some of the headlines you need to know.
All right, so New York Attorney General Letitia James has joined 18 other state attorneys general and Washington, D.C. in a lawsuit against the Department of Health and Human Services. The suit accuses HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. of threatening health care providers who continue to provide gender-affirming care for minors by excluding them from Medicare and Medicaid programs. The AGs are asking a judge to block the enforcement of the agency's declaration.
And today marks 13 years since the ambush in West Webster that claimed the lives of two firefighters, Tomas Kachuka and Michael Ciparini. They were shot and killed while responding to an intentionally set fire on Lake Road. The West Webster Fire Department keeping its observances private this year.
And if your holiday shopping takes you to the mall at Grease Ridge today, you can expect to see an increased police presence. Grease police say through the new year there will be highly visible patrols stationed all throughout the mall. The department also reminding anyone under the age of 19 must be escorted by a legal guardian while inside the mall.
Now let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with an insightful conversation about holiday expectations from meltdowns to missed moments. The season can feel overwhelming. This morning, we will be joined by Dr. Elizabeth Murray from Golisano Children's Hospital to talk more about why this is normal and how to reset expectations so everyone can enjoy the holidays a little more.
Yeah, and then it is a holiday tradition here at 13 Wham. This morning, we're sharing the story of Sibley's Christmas Adventure, the children's book written by our very good friend Don Alhart. We will follow Sibley the Mouse as they journey through Toyland in the iconic Sibley building in downtown Rochester. And later, it isn't a holiday without a special toast. This morning, we are celebrating National Eggnog Day by pouring ourselves, you're so excited about this, a glass around the fire and sharing some holiday memories to get ourselves into the joyful spirit. It's one of those things that I have it every year. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to give it a try again. And every year, I'm still wildly disappointed. I love eggnog. You do, really? I really do. You drink a lot of milk, too, don't you? I do. I'm a vitamin D milk drinker for all those folks at home who care. Vitamin D. That's like the super macho milk. The whole milk, yeah. Yes. 8 grams of fat, yeah. I should switch to skim, but yeah. Okay, before all of that, we'll get a check of our Christmas Eve forecast. Today, we will be seeing a little bit of sunshine out there, but also we're going to notice the wind, too. Meteorologist Marty Snyder is tracking that Christmas Eve forecast. Marty?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we're starting off with a little bit of a breeze right now, and we're going to take care of that as we go through the day. But breezy to start. We're starting off with at least some breaks in the clouds. Still quite a few clouds out there. We've been seeing skies begin to clear out a little bit. So we've begun that trend. As you can see, we're not quite there yet, but we're going to go back and forth between some cloud cover and a little more sunshine as we head through the day. We're mostly starting off in the 30s now, and we're going to hold there for a lot of the day. 16-mile-an-hour wind, so that wind is noticeable out there at this point. The good news, what's left of any of the precipitation, that continues to move out. That is mainly drawn off to our east. That's up towards the Adirondacks right now. But for us today, again, a little bit of cloud cover lingers. But as I mentioned before, already we're starting to see skies begin to open up just a little bit across the area. That'll allow some of those breaks of sun to return over the course of the day today. We'll stay in the 30s for highs today. Really not much of a change up nor down in temperatures today. We're just going to pretty much hold somewhat flat with these numbers as we head through a lot of the day. Tonight we'll fall back to about 28 for a low. Heading into Christmas Day, still some fairly quiet weather. Some good news over these next 48 hours or so as far as travel goes. Fairly quiet weather during that window of time. 37 for tomorrow's high for Christmas. And then heading into Friday, we'll drop back a little bit, 26 for that high. Maybe a story where we see more of an area-wide snow as we head later into the day on Friday, which could cause some travel challenges. So we're going to watch that closely, and we'll update as that does draw a little closer. And then for the longer term, temperatures mainly in the 30s and 40s for the weekend, maybe even a few raindrops mixing in Sunday. And then another shot of colder air comes in early next week. That'll put our highs in the 20s, lows in the teens. So longer term, we do cool down by quite a bit, but at least for these next couple days with travel and all the family functions going on, looks like some good news there to at least get out and get around over today and into Christmas Day as well.
Excellent news, Marty. All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, we'll go off the top now, start with some of the things that have piqued our interest on this, what day is it, Wednesday morning. I'll start things off. Yesterday, during our Festivus airing of grievances, I talked a little bit about people who just complain about everything, right?
Yeah,
Haters who hate just for no reason at all, simply because maybe they're a little frustrated with their own lives. I'm curious to know your thoughts on this complaint filed by some folks out in the Massachusetts area, just outside of Boston. They say it is time to ditch the donuts. Specifically, they're talking about the Dunkin' Donuts manufacturing plant just around the corner from their neighborhood. The people in the area say that their homes have smelled overwhelmingly like donuts, like if every single fried dough truck got together in one small Massachusetts town. I guess I could see how this might be a bad thing, right? Too much of a good thing isn't a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
But there are worse smells that could be sticking to the walls of your home. Representatives at the plant say they make over 1 million donuts every single day at that manufacturing plant.
Lord.
So the idea of stopping production, it's a little silly, and it's probably not going to happen. They say the machines are thoroughly and routinely cleaned, and they are meeting all regulatory standards. Also, they say there shouldn't be any concerns about air quality because the plant is reportedly meeting all of their metrics as well. That being said, though, people are getting very, very frustrated after all of this. Take a listen to what they had to say.
My house smells like donuts all the time. For the last 2 months, it's distracting and it's heavy. I don't know what that's going to smell like during the summer.
Like I said, seems like a tough problem, to face. At least that's what some of the people on social media had to say. Let's check out some of those comments. This person said, yeah, seems like a good problem to have. This person said it could be worse. Try living anywhere near a meat processing plant or Frito-Lay. Could you imagine your whole house smelling like Doritos?
Oh, yeah.
This person said, I remember the time to make the donuts commercials from when they were made in store. Do you remember those?
Yeah, I do. So this was a revelation to me. They make them all, a lot of them there.
Yeah, I know. It was for me too. This person said, not everyone likes donuts. Most people who do not need to refrain from eating them. I'm not a fan, and I'm very sensitive to smells, especially when I get a migraine. This would be hellish for me. And then this person said, support small donut shops, down with big donut.
Down with big donut.
Yeah. So that was also a surprise to me. Now, my wonderful sister-in-law used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, and I knew she was in charge of decorating them a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I did not know that they were made elsewhere, and that was a little shocking to me too. But, I mean, I feel like at first you'd be like, wow, it smells like donuts. How magical is that? But after quite some time, I could see why that might be a little jarring. Now, I grew up in Buffalo, the city that smells like Cheerios.
Yeah.
Never bothered me, but I didn't live right next to the plant.
Yeah.
So, every time I'd go downtown, I was like, oh, is it Lucky Charms or is it Cheerios today? You could always tell the difference, but I guess after a while, it might be a little bit much.
Well, I'll trump both that donut story and your story. I grew up in Clifton Springs. Original name was Sulphur Springs. So it's got a sulfur creek running through it. So as I was a kid, it was rotten eggs everywhere. We just got used to it. But yeah, it was what it was, is what it is.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah, you're right. That really does trump it.
Yeah, but I guess I wouldn't mind the first couple of days, but I could see week after week. And that guy brought up when the summer hits, it's going to be an extra sting to the nostrils.
Yeah. At least it doesn't make everything sticky. I feel like that would be the breaking point for me if you got up and went to go leave the house and your car is just like a sticky
some kind
disaster.
of donut, leftovers But I just didn't know they were made elsewhere. I had to have that vision in my head of them baking donuts fresh in the back and everything.
Maybe they do some of. I don't know.
Maybe it depends, like franchisee by franchisee. What
Either
they do,
way,
but
a
either
million
way.
donuts.
That's a lot of donuts.
It is.
I don't eat donuts. My body's a temple.
Your body's a temple.
I haven't
Yes.
had a donut in
we know.
years. Yeah.
But eggnog. That's the.
Eggnog's my
We
deal
can make an
breaker.
exception for the eggnog.
No rum, though. Not in this show.
No.
Wink.
Not in.
All right, now let's move along to my story off the top. Let's talk about some of the Guinness World Record breakers of the year 2025. We've got about 10 to go through, and I'll try to get through these as quick as I can. But the first one, these are the 10 oddest, I should say, 10 oddest Guinness World Records of 2025. The fastest 100 meters barefoot on Lego bricks. Can you believe this? This is amazing. This is down in New Zealand, but this girl did it in 24.75 seconds, 661 pounds of Lego bricks spread across 100 meters.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
Ouch.
And here's the next one. Fastest time to clear a game of Hungry Hungry Hippo, a team of 2. Father and son duo did it in 5.8 seconds. Can you believe it?
I cannot.
I haven't played that since like 1989, but I forgot it was still around. But
It's been a while, yeah.
They must play quite a bit to get that good.
But better than having him play on an iPad. You know, I love the physical game.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. And we talked about this next story, the fastest garden shed in the UK. We talked about this on Truth or Trash, but this guy in England, Brian Cade, he took this to 123.43 miles per hour. Oh, there he is. That's a guy, I guess. Okay, there we go. No. I'm sorry. I can't. Sorry. I'm seeing it from a distance. Forgive me at home. But that is the fastest garden shed. Apparently, this person's riding in it. Okay, next one. Most matches held in the nose. This is a Swedish guy, 42 years old. Did this by sticking in 81 matches up his nostrils there. Previous record was just 68. So way to go. Martin Strobe of Sweden. Next one, fastest 10 meters pushing a skateboard by a pig. This comes out of Illinois. Norbit, the skateboarding swine, managed to do this a distance of 10 meters in just 11.32 seconds. Oink, oink.
Wow. And look at him. He's so proud of himself, too. Lots to be proud of.
And we're proud of Norbit, too. Look at him. Oh, belly tickles. There we are. Next one, the fastest 100 meters running on all fours. My God. I would fall over doing that, but Ryusi Yauni, I can't say, I'm not probably saying the name wrong, but did that for 100 meters in a time of 14.55 seconds, besting the previous record of 15.66 seconds. That's amazing.
Wow.
Most golf tees in the hair, something I can't do. But this woman did this in Carlsbad, California. She put 711 tees in her hair with the help of 2 assistants. Congratulations on that, whatever you want to call that. Next one, this is pretty dangerous, this next one. Most standing somersaults backwards in 30 seconds, full body burn. British daredevil Ryan Lunley donned protective gear, that's important to point out there, to do this. He did as many as possible in 30 seconds. I think it's 7 or so. But still, that's not something I would want to even take part of. That's really something.
How do you even focus on doing the somersault while you're like that?
I don't know. Incredible concentration, though. And I think his face is exposed there, too. You always wonder, worry if the flames are going to lick your face or whatever.
Yeah.
Next one, most spoons balanced on the body. I'm not going to say this name. There's no vowels in it, so I'm not going to say it. But this guy put 85 spoons in 2021 on his body, bested his own title with 88 spoons in 2023.
How is it sticking to him?
I don't, maybe he's sweating a lot and the spoons are just sticking, but 96 spoons is the record he set this year. Amazing work. His family must be incredibly proud of him.
I have so many questions, though. Oh, one fell. Okay, now it's going back. Is it like, and they're not suction cupped to him. No, they're facing outward.
He should share this title with the ladies doing this to him because he can't do this without them.
Yeah, he's actually just standing there.
Yeah, with whatever adhesive natural juices on his body are allowing those spoons to stick. And the fastest one, this is kind of gross, fastest eyeball pop, Williams Martin Sanchez Lopez of Uruguay. He's a native of Uruguay, living in Italy now. He's been doing this since he's 8 or 9 years old, and he can pop 0.74 inches, his eyes, out of their sockets, enough to earn the Guinness World Records title. That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh my, wouldn't you be worried they'd get, oh my God.
Yeah, look at him go.
I can't even look at that.
That's amazing.
At what point in his life do you think he realized that he had that ability?
Yeah, I think he's been doing it since he said he's 8 or 9 years old.
But how do you realize that?
I don't know. Maybe the parents saw him do it and screamed, and because he probably just did it on accident at one point. Just boing, there you go, both eyes out. Yeah, you ever do that as a kid where you kind of You roll your eyes back like this, and your parents
Yes.
like, knock it off, stop it. I thought this was bad enough.
Yeah.
You know, your eyes roll back and it's all white.
Yeah, I can flip my eyelids inside out.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you prove it to our audience at
Well,
home?
I can't because I've got all my makeup and lashes on and stuff
We'll
like
take your
that.
word
But
for it,
listen,
then.
I'll take a video. I'll
Post
post it on social media using the hashtag ArcRock, and then everybody can enjoy it.
It'll be on our MySpace.
Yes. There we go, and my Vine. All right, stick around. Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're going to check in with Chris Lopez. He is live this morning celebrating a very, very special anniversary for one local sports complex.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go or wherever you are by streaming us live over the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back right after this. While the weather outside is frightful, staying active indoors sounds pretty delightful.
You were supposed to sing that part.
Oh, was I? No,
Yeah.
I can't. Not with this voice today. Sorry, folks.
All right, that's fair enough. But the Rochester Sports Garden is a one-stop shop for all things indoor sports, batting cages, training spaces, CrossFit, and much more. Chris Lopez is live there this morning, checking it all out. He's showing us how we can stay moving when it is cold. Chris, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, and it is cold outside, and when you're thinking of sports, you may be thinking of just sweaty dudes pretty much playing everywhere. That is not the case here at the Rochester Sports Garden. You have women playing soccer behind me. Then when you step on the hardwood here, that's also the case. Get a little dribble action, and then a new female league, Buttery Biscuits, just started, and that is courtesy of Carly. Did I make that? No. Oh. Would have been a cool live shot. Okay, let's get down to business. You started a women's basketball league.
Yeah.
When did you start that?
We're in our second session, but we
Okay.
just started it this year.
And why did you do that? Because I said, okay, Carly probably plays basketball. She probably has a background in basketball. That is not the case. And you told me an even better answer, though.
Yes, I just love women's sports a lot. I always have. I love advocating for women's sports. So just bringing more women through the door here was something that was really important to me.
And why do you think that almost you have an infatuation with women's sports? Because I try and push, I'm a sports fanatic, I try and push women's sports as well, but a lot of people aren't listening. They just gravitate towards the men's or just think only men play sports.
I just think a lot of women are watching more sports now. A lot more women are playing sports. A lot of people like Caitlin Clark are bringing a lot more fans to the sport, and women's basketball is just growing so rapidly. So I just wanted to bring it here as well.
And for the young kids, like particularly the young lady here shooting hoops, what do you think it does for them to see sports leagues being started up all over the place? They're coming more prevalent now all around the country as well as the world, especially in basketball. Like you said, with Caitlin Clark, women's college basketball is getting really huge now. It's very exciting to watch.
Yes. I just think it's awesome for them to have an outlet, something new to do, a new sport to pick up. I mean, growing up, there weren't as many women's sports, not as many women's sports athletes to look up to, and I just think it's awesome that these little girls will have someone to look up to.
And where do you hope the league goes, like in the future? It just started 2 years ago. You have a lot of room to grow.
Yeah. Right now, we only have one court going once a week on Mondays. Hopefully, we can expand it to both courts, maybe multiple nights a week, just like our men's leagues.
Is it all ages welcome, or if someone wants to join, how old do they need to be, and then is there a skill level requirement?
No, so it's actually 18 plus,
Okay.
but it's all skill levels. We have one division right now. Hopefully we'll grow to more. But you can join as an individual, or you can bring in a whole team with your friends. It's completely up to you.
That's awesome. And then we're going to have information on our website on Fox Rochester, how you can find out about the women's leagues, the men's leagues. Josh, let's see if I can redeem myself. Buttery biscuits. I've been promising all morning. Back to you in studio.
Chris.
Almost.
In the entire
Look,
time
I
you've
promised
worked here,
I promised I was making that all morning.
in the entire time you've worked here, we don't think you've ever actually made a shot live on television.
It's always during the commercial break.
It's always
Watch this then.
Okay.
Watch this.
Here we go.
We're going to commercial. I gotta pay some bills.
Let's see. Okay. Almost. He's getting
Wow.
almost. Not
Wow.
bad. You get.
Well, you don't get an award for being not
that's
bad.
right, yeah.
How about that? We don't want to hear it, Lopez. All right, when our Rochester returns, it is time for some weather trivia.
Marty Snyder will be back coming up right after this.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Marty Snyder joining us now with a look at the windy conditions out there today. We also have weather trivia to do as well.
Weather trivia time, and we're keeping up the tradition that Mark started earlier this week with Christmas weather trivia for the Rochester area. So that's where we're going to go to for our trivia question for today. And this has to do with a warm Christmas We want to know what was the warmest one that we've ever seen here in Rochester. So officially the question is, it's Christmas Weather Trivia Week. Do you know what the warmest Christmas on record is for Rochester? So in recorded history, what was that highest number that we ever did see here in Rochester? So we have a bunch of different choices all kind of clustered together there. We have A, 59 degrees back in 1922. Was it B, 66 degrees in 1982? We have 62 degrees as choice C from 1949, or D, back in 1901, was it 70 degrees on December 25th in Rochester?
Listen, I love a white Christmas, I do, but any of those temperatures sound lovely right about now.
Nice, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have a guess?
Yeah, I'm going to go D.
That's what you're thinking? 70?
Okay.
Yeah.
70?
1901.
Yeah.
Marty?
Go for the gold there, yeah.
I
One.
I don't know. I don't know if it's ever been 70. I got to let it marinate for a little bit.
Yeah.
This is posted on social media, though, yes?
On social media, just got it up there now. So, yeah, just freshly posted. So, yeah, we'll let folks at home guess and register your guess. We'll come back and we'll take another look at that in another less than an hour at the top of the upcoming hour. And we'll have the answer for you coming up then. But today we're going to be far from that number. A lot of these numbers just kind of hovering in the 30s today. Really not much of a change there. We're starting off in the 30s. We're going to hold there. The good news, we'll see quite a few breaks return in the clouds already. A few of those breaks just beginning to work in now. And I think that'll be the theme today, where we'll see some of those breaks. Now, any of the snow that is still out there inside New York State, notice how that's focusing well away from us. A lot of that's been focusing up through the Adirondacks, diminishing in those areas, even over towards Albany, a couple of those snow showers, and even through central New York down through the Catskills. There were a few snow showers initially today, but that activity is tapered off. So some good news for travel. If you're traveling today, trying to get somewhere, going to be some good news trying to get there as we head through the day. And as far as the cloud cover goes, that will open up a little bit more. We're seeing at least some of those breaks that are beginning to work in right now, and we're going to see more of those occasionally pass through during the day. But cloud cover, at least over downtown at this point, but you can see some of those breaks in the distance. Just 1 degree above freezing now, 33 currently. A little breeze out of the northwest at 16, and was breezy overnight last night in some cases, and still that wind is up there a little bit, but that wind is going to drop off a bit as we head through the morning. So that's a little bit of good news there. I think less so for that windy condition as we head into the afternoon versus what we're seeing now. And we're seeing a lot of places pretty close to the freezing point, if not just a little bit above that. From Rochester westward, a lot of areas averaging near 32. A lot of areas to the east more so mid-30s, and that's just a function of the cloud cover. A little more cloud cover to the east has kept those temperatures propped up just a little bit. And even some areas to the south have dropped down to the very upper 20s, 28 in Grove and Cohocton at 29, as well as Warsaw. But today there you can see that cloud cover opening, but still you can see that little bit of stubbornness to the clouds to the east. But even those areas to the east into Wayne County will open up a little more. Not going to be a permanent solution. We're going to see more clouds build in overnight, but I think especially by the afternoon, most areas get back into at least some sunshine by then, and a lot of areas prior to then getting into some of that sun. Overnight will be in the 20s. Heading into Christmas Day, we start off with a few breaks of sun. Clouds fill in. Feel it closely. A couple little snow showers may pass through, but not a travel issue. Just maybe a few in the air, and that should be about it for that time frame. So today up to about 34 for high, really not far from that number now. So we're just going to kind of hover where we are currently. 28 tonight as we get into Christmas Day. May add a few degrees to what we'll see today, about 37 for that high. We cool down into Friday. Now later Friday, that's one thing we're going to be watching closely. There's going to be a system that'll drop down across Lake Ontario, kind of from Toronto down southeast across the area. And that could cause at least some snow accumulation across the area. Kind of early to put numbers on that, but that's the next system that we're going to be watching, and especially with people possibly traveling going into the upcoming weekend. That is a little bit of a concern there. And temperatures mainly in the 30s and 40s for the weekend, maybe a couple raindrops on Sunday, and then we cool down into next week, probably some 20s for highs, teens for lows into Monday and Tuesday of next week. So we just kind of drop off for the longer term there.
A cool down.
Big cool down.
A big cool down, yeah, definitely.
Open the freezer.
Yeah.
Of sorts. Now, looking at Sunday, quite a bit of rain on that icon. Do you anticipate it's going to turn to ice at all because of the dropping temperatures?
It could at night. As precipitation tapers off a little bit, it may be that case where as we drop down, it could glaze up some surfaces. So yeah, that is something to consider, especially at the end of the weekend. And, folks probably heading home after the holiday weekend and all that. That's something to definitely consider for that longer term. Yeah.
I'm driving to Syracuse on Sunday. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the Thruway. It's always well salted.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
They take pretty good care of that.
My buddy works the Thruway. Josh Davies and his crew out there, they're always great.
Well, you give the shout out. He'll put a
Yeah, there we go.
give you an escort, maybe.
Shout out to
Manchester
Josh.
section represent.
Yeah, right.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, Marty, thank you.
Sure.
All right, don't go anywhere. We still have a lot to get to this morning coming up on ARC Rochester.
We are back right after this. Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for staying with us here on ARC Rochester this Christmas Eve. The holidays can be stressful for many, especially parents. And when it comes to holiday expectations, most of the time they don't match reality.
Yeah, disappointing but true. This morning, Dr. Elizabeth Murray from Golisano Children's Hospital is here to share a little bit of advice and talk about why this type of behavior is normal and how we can set some more realistic expectations. Doc, always great to see you.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to be here. Yeah, I thought, we always give a lot of advice to parents, certainly, but if you kind of understand the developmental reasons behind certain things we see from kids, I think it can help with us setting our expectations. Because it is, when expectations don't meet reality, that's when we all get frustrated, whether it's in parenting or in life in general. It's just an important thing to think about, especially during these chaotic, stressful times.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I have some questions for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see. I think you'll know some of these. All right, it's baby's first Christmas. Yay, that's a wonderful thing, right? So which word do babies usually say first, mama or dada?
It's dada, right?
It is dada.
Is it
yes.
dada? I would have thought mama.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
right. So I'm guessing you're thinking that because moms are often the primary caregiver, and so they're around the mom a lot.
More like
Maybe
more like movies and popular culture, probably. Mama, mama, or something. You see, yeah.
Well, dada, it turns out developmentally is easier to say. You just have to open and close your mouth, and mom, you have to move your lips to do it too. So we see this kind of go around. It's been recently on TikTok, a trend of moms recording their babies and they're saying dada, and they're like, oh no, why are they saying dada first? Of course, it has nothing to do with love of one parent over another. It's just developmentally how they do it. And so some cute memes out there, but nobody should have their feelings hurt, of course. It's just developmentally how they go. I'm sure both parents are doing a great job, but don't worry about it. You want to always be talking to your baby as much as you can so that their language develops, but if they say one over the other, do not get your feelings.
Those under 1-year-olds, they can be pretty aggressive too. So,
Yes.
they're intentionally trying to hurt your feelings.
You know what I called my grandmother was doo-doo. My paternal grandmother.
no,
And until I was an adult, because it was just like one of those affectionate things. 2 syllables, doo-doo.
All right.
It worked.
If it worked, it's memorable. So
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. That's unique. It's unique and memorable. So I'm sure she loved it. It was from you. So it's all good.
That's right.
Grandchildren can do no wrong, right? All right. So at what age do children start to form habits? So 4 to 6 months of age, 12 to 15 months, or 3 years?
Oh, geez. Okay, I don't really spend a ton of time around really little kids. I would guess 3, maybe.
Okay.
That middle option was 12 months to 15
Yep.
months? I would say in that sweet spot there.
All right, it's actually the 4 to 6 month age. Now, not hard and fast, but teaching routine is certainly very important, and especially when it comes to sleep. And so we're always advocating for having that same bedtime routine right from the beginning. And the reason it's important here is that if you are traveling, and I think we've talked about this before, that you kind of have to practice, even with the infants, before you go. If you're putting them in a pack and play or a travel crib while you're traveling, you want to practice at home first so that they get used to it, because otherwise their whole reality is going to be changed. So visiting relatives, lots of new stimulation, lots of new people around, and then their safe sleep space is totally different for them too. It can be really disruptive. So practice that ahead of time, because even the little ones have a routine. They understand habits. They understand routine.
Wow, that is
Very cool.
Okay.
Oh, we do something different, right?
Yeah, this is
All
cool.
right, here we go. How long is a 3-year-old's attention span? Is it 3 to 5 minutes, 6 to 9 minutes, or 15 to 20 minutes?
Okay, so we just decorated Christmas cookies with our nephew.
Okay.
And he was locked in for quite some time, and he is 3. So I'm gonna guess the last option there. What was it, 15 minutes?
15 to 20.
15 to 20, that's my guess.
All right.
Yeah, as a youngster, I could watch a whole movie. My attention span now is terrible because of this job. You're just doing this. But I remember as a youngster, I was always engaged, watching for hours. I could stare at something, mouth open.
So that's a really interesting point that you bring that up, because part of what we see in children's programming is every 6 to 9 minutes for a 3-year-old, that's their attention span, actually, you'll see something happen that's very attention grabbing. So a song is played, a bright thing happens, a something to re-engage the child. And with regards to Christmas cookies, kids can certainly engage for longer than that, especially if it's something really exciting that it draws them in.
Yeah.
Like cookies are awesome. And of course, a child wants to participate in that. It's a little messy, it's a little fun. It has all the things a 3-year-old would love to do. But, everybody's favorite TV show, Bluey, those episodes are about 9 minutes long.
Oh.
There's a method to the madness. Yes.
Okay.
So, what this means is, your reality is the 3-year-old's not going to be able to sit for a formal holiday dinner. But it's totally appropriate to have the expectation for your child that they can participate in an important part of a tradition at that meal, whether it's a prayer. You know, we just had Hanukkah, and certainly there's all of those very important things and traditions that need to happen. So a 3-year-old can certainly participate in those smaller traditions. But again, expecting them to sit for a really long time, probably not realistic.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
All right.
You're blowing my mind here today, Doc.
Thinking about gifts for the holidays. Are most 10-year-olds ready for a cell phone? Why or why not?
No.
Yeah, no, probably not. Probably not. Certainly there are outliers, and they definitely are. But so kind of the 8 to 11-year-olds, these kids are just usually delightful because they're so kind, and they're starting to really realize their place in the world, and they are full of empathy, and they want to understand things, and they're wowed by science. They all love those National Geographic Weird But True books, you know, all the fun facts, all of the different kinds of things, but they can very easily be suckered into things or taken advantage of if they're online too soon or things along those lines. And so the American Academy of Pediatrics has a checklist that you can go through to help determine if your kids are ready for a cell phone. In general, 10-year-olds probably too little.
Wow, very, very cool. We have about 30 seconds left. Pick your favorite, Doc.
All right.
No.
Prefrontal cortex, part of the brain that helps with impulse control. What age does it fully develop? Puberty, 20 years old, or 25 years old?
It's 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's 25 years old. So yeah, teenagers out there, young adults home from college, making decisions, give them some guidance this holiday season.
I like that last one.
I think maybe some of us closer to 30 aren't necessarily fully developed yet. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Excuse me again. My voice, sorry.
No, it's all good. Always great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. If somebody wants to check out more information on you or any of your work, what's a good way to reach you?
Healthychildren.org, and I'm online at Doc E. Murray on socials.
Very good. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Doctor,
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
My voice again. Much more ahead. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Much more in our Rochester.
We'll be right back.
Sing it.
You want me to just make up a tune?
No.
When cold weather puts a chill on outdoor sports. It's always nice to have a couple indoor options as well.
Fortunately, there's a local indoor sports complex that's been keeping people active for 3 decades. The Rochester Sports Garden is celebrating 30 years of giving athletes a place to play. Chris Lopez is live there this morning, getting a look around. Hey, Chris, what are you doing now? It was batting cages, then you're shooting hoops. What is it now?
Yeah, and it's cool, Christian. They have so much here. I was in the batting cages earlier, played some basketball, tried to play some basketball. Soccer, you could do lacrosse as well. Did I mention the batting cages? But then you come over here, it's called CrossFit RSG, CrossFit Rochester Sports Garden. It is a special day here. They have the 13 wham wrap, 13 wall balls, 31 doubles and singles, 13 box jumps. That's what the kind folks over here are doing. Instead of me doing any activity on the live shots, we have them bright and early. I'm here with Sarah Johnson. She's Director of Operations here at CrossFit RSG. Thank you for having us and setting this up. This is great.
It's been awesome having you.
When did this CrossFit gym start?
Yeah, so we actually opened the gym about 9 years ago. So I know you love the batting cages,
Yeah.
but there used to be 2 more back here.
Okay.
Josh took them down by hand, and we put the gym in it was 9 years ago, 2016.
And you and Josh, husband and wife team,
Yes.
CrossFit junkies. What made you guys want to get involved in CrossFit and then want to essentially teach it to other people?
Sure. So I think Josh and I both have different stories when it comes to CrossFit, but for me it was definitely a saving grace. I had moved away from home. I kind of found a community there that really lifted me up when I was in a relatively dark place, being away from home. So it was really awesome to have the opportunity to bring it here, bring it to the garden, and get people, just the community aspect of CrossFit is pretty incredible. So.
And is this welcome to all skill levels, all ages? Because I know CrossFit gyms can get pretty gnarly in terms of the workouts.
Yeah, so I think CrossFit definitely it has the intimidating factor,
Yep.
of course. We are definitely more a beginner intermediate gym.
Okay.
But I mean, our oldest member is 72 years old, so
Whoa.
it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys also have a ton of equipment. Can you take me around and show me the merchandise that you guys have?
Of course. So this big piece right here, we have our rig. We have it on both sides of the gym. So there's a gymnastics piece to CrossFit. So you're going to see the pull-up, the muscle-up, the ring row, the toes to bar. So that's just one piece of the CrossFit world. We also have our cardio equipment. So we have the bikes and the rowers. And then we're very lucky because of the turf out there, we get to run all year long. So some of our
Okay.
guys love that. Some of them not so happy about
That's
it. but-
great because in the winter months when it's cold, your bones hurt. Especially when you're running on concrete. So it's nice, yes, it's rough when you're out there.
Yep.
And then what else, other equipment? I think over
Sure,
here,
we got a
I
whole,
wanted to check
whole
this
bunch of
out.
dumbbells. So these guys right now, they're on boxes. So they're doing box jumps, box jump overs, step ups. We got the jump ropes. Against the wall, we have the wall balls. So that red line across the top, that's the women's target. They're trying to hit that ball up there. Gentlemen are clearing the red. Yeah.
Wow, okay. And if anyone wants to come get coaching from you, how can they do that?
Sure. So, I mean, I guess going right to our website, it's going to give you all the info you need, contact info, our schedule, the workout of the day. So CrossFitRSG.com.
How many total students do you have? Last question.
So member-wise?
Yeah, member-wise.
we have about 100 members, active members right now.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys open year-round, not just a winter thing.
Year-round.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All 4 seasons, come check out the Rochester Sports Garden, CrossFit, baseball, basketball, pickleball. Also, you guys have the, table tennis as well
Yep.
at a pretty high level. Come check this place out. We will have information on our website, on 13wham.com and Fox Rochester. For now, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Chris, we want to see you do those box jumps. We want 13 of them.
Or just one would be great too, Chris.
Oh, man, I got the rap.
Yeah.
No,
wrap.
actually, we have a ton of time
Is
to
that
kill.
right, Ashley?
Yeah.
No,
Ashley
she's
said
saying
rap.
no. She's saying keep going.
Another rap. Wow, I'm getting a harsh rap.
All right.
This is a harsh rap in my ear. This
fiddlesticks.
hurts.
See ya, Chris.
Fiddlesticks.
He's going to be back here in a little bit.
Oh, he
we're
will
gonna,
be.
We're going to stack up some stuff and have it.
Right on the table here. Yeah,
You know,
this glass
somebody
table.
wrote in yesterday to complain about how much they hated this table.
Why?
They said it looked like a toilet seat.
Oh, and I'm never going to unsee that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe Santa will bring us a new coffee table
That's
this
funny.
year. When Arc Rochester returns, we're taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking on this Wednesday morning.
We are back right after this. Stay there. Welcome back. It's time to see what's trending now, starting with a reminder for all those heading on vacation for the holidays.
Yeah, TSA has issued a timely, friendly reminder telling everyone to stay away from sparkles.
According to a post from the administration, they say the body scanners don't love sparkles, and they strongly recommend no one wears any.
Okay, so they go on to say they don't want to dull anyone's holiday shine here, but they prefer not to see those sparkly holiday sweaters in the airport.
Items such as glitter, metallic threads, and rhinestones can trigger the scanner and lead to extra screenings from the TSA.
So some people in the comments were actually pretty upset about this suggestion, many saying they should be able to wear whatever they want to wear.
Okay. Others use the comments to share their own advice after personal experiences with TSA.
A lot of people said they learned their lesson after being pulled aside because of flashy clothing.
I bet. I don't.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever worn anything with sequins to the airport.
Yeah.
But also, I've never traveled like on a holiday. Like I've never traveled on Christmas.
Yeah.
With like an ugly sweater or anything.
No, and I know that there's a theme this year. Those parties all happen or whatever. I would just pack it in my check-in luggage, right?
Yeah.
Rather than wear it.
Why would you want? Like sequins are not comfortable either. Like they're kind of scratchy. I don't know why you'd want to wear that on a plane.
Oh no, you dress for comfort. Well, look good, but dress for comfort. And just some of that stuff, I wouldn't want to be seen in. I don't dress that way.
You don't wear sequins, Christian?
No, I don't.
No sparkles?
No, nothing. I went to one ugly Christmas sweater party or something once in my life.
Did you participate?
I did, and that was the first and last time.
No more after that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the onesies, the pajama parties, nothing.
We talked about the pajamas earlier, and you're not on board.
Nope. You'll never see me Christmas morning in pajamas with a family photo. No, there's no way.
You want to tell them why?
No, I don't.
All right, it's fine.
I won't get into that.
All right, we'll move along now. AI is now being utilized as a very important part of parenting discussions.
Yeah, AI is helping name babies. Expecting parents are utilizing these chatbots to generate unique name suggestions for their future kids.
AI has even suggested a new top baby name that is going viral right now on social media.
The name Elara is considered it's AI's name of the year for 2025. Elara.
According to a naming expert, Elara is extremely rare in the human world, which is why it's going viral among expecting parents. In the human world, it's actually very popular in the non-human world.
Elara, that's the first time I've heard that name.
Me too.
Elara. Well, she goes on to say that AI could shape the baby name game in the years to come, creating a perfect storm of tech, style, and cultural flavor.
Okay, so people are obviously weighing in on social media, as they always do. Some say they would never name their baby with the help of AI.
While others say it's an exotic route that should be utilized. Why not, right?
Why not?
Well, yeah, I don't think I would. If I ever had a young person, a child, I'm going old school. Agnes, Esther, Gladys.
So you want her to be bullied? I'm just kidding. I'm just totally kidding. Those are lovely names.
I like those names.
I like the older names too. Yeah, yeah. So who was it? Somebody was laughing at me the other day. Oh, we were talking about nicknames, and I said, sometimes parents pick names because they want it to be like a professional name.
Yeah.
That's why my parents named me Abigail, because they knew that it could be Abby for fun and Abigail for professional.
No, it's actually a very nice name. Now, I was given the name Christian. Actually, my parents were going to name me Michael, but they said Michael Garzone sounded too much like Michael Corleone.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, so they got rid of Michael, and they decided on Christian. My dad says it's both masculine and poetic. So how about that?
Wow.
I know. Your breath is taken away.
It is. It is. I'm speechless.
Yeah, it's perfect. Let's move on now. One cook is on a mission to perfect the art of cutting chives.
Okay, an anonymous user took to Reddit back in October, posting he was beginning a journey to chop the perfect cup of chives.
Now known as the Chive Lord, I guess.
Did he name himself that?
It sounds like a self-proclaimed title. He's been chopping a cup of chives every single day since, according to the original post, his goal was to cut chives into exceptionally thin, uniform, circular, unbruised pieces.
Since day one of his mission, commenters have been pointing out chives that were maybe cut a little too long, too short, too thick, too thin. Throughout the nearly 3-month journey, he has garnered a loyal fan base that weighs in on this daily chopping.
Many chefs consider chive cutting skills an indicator of their knife mastery and culinary powers.
Through his time posting, he's only missed one day, and fans called it Chivegate.
The next day, he apologized profusely, cut 2 cups of chives as penance, and arranged chives into the shape of a cat as a peace offering.
Did he ever offer an explanation? Because, apologies only go so far. Just this past Sunday, December 21st, the 70th day of his journey, the commenters declared his chop was perfection.
He says that now, after the holidays, he will come back and start the new year off strong, chopping onions with some tears along the way.
Well, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, chives, it's one thing. I feel like those could make your eyes water, but onions now?
Yeah.
Those are...
Well, chives, I put them on baked potatoes. What else do I use chives for? Anything?
It's a lot of chives that he was cutting.
I hope he uses them.
70 cups worth of chives?
That's a lot of chives.
Ashley, do we know what he did with them?
Yeah. Does he toss them out?
I mean, he is a chef, so maybe he has a restaurant.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
I thought maybe he gave himself the title of chef as well.
Like Chef Lord, or whatever was the...
Chef Boyardee.
Chive Lord, that's what he
Chive
called
Lord,
himself?
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, no, that's a lot of chives. I only use them on baked potatoes, though. I don't really use them for anything else. I don't know what I would else put chives on.
I use
soup?
them...
Soup?
I use them for like a salad dressing, but that's pretty much it. And
Okay.
I don't even think it's a cup. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of chives.
Well, that's pretty cool, though. That does really indicate your skill level there, if you can do them right, I think.
I always use scissors.
Do you?
Yeah, like kitchen shears.
If I get chives, they're going to become pre-cut. I don't cook much. The microwave is the extent of my abilities. I think.
Really?
No, I don't cook much. I make eggs in the morning, not using the microwave. Obviously, that'd be something, but I don't cook much. So I admire people who have those skills in the kitchen. I really don't. I'm like, ever see the Blues Brothers?
Yeah.
And Elwood Blues is like, dry white toast, please. And I'm pretty much like a dry white toast kind of guy.
Well, your body's a temple, Christian.
It is a temple. I do eat well, but just not. I wish I had a little more flavor in the kitchen.
All right.
What can you do?
Cut some chives, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll move along now. We are nearing the end of 2025, and as a way to celebrate, the Illinois Secretary of State's office has just revealed some of the personalized license plate requests that made the naughty list in 2025. I look forward to this every year, so let's do it.
Yeah, the office says it's received over 55,000 vanity and personalized plate requests this year. More than 550 were rejected because the combinations were deemed inflammatory, profane, offensive, or too difficult to read.
Okay, some of the denied submissions include plate number 1.
BBL?
Yes.
What's that? Okay.
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. I'm not that hip.
Ashley, can I say this?
Yeah, you can say it.
Well, it stands for Brazilian butt lift, which is a plastic surgery that you can get.
Okay, I didn't know. I had no idea. I was going through because there's all kinds of, LMF, all these things. Yeah.
Don't Google it on your work computer. I'll just say that.
Brazilian butt lift?
Yes,
Okay.
that is.
Okay. Oh, I guess bad A-word mom.
Wow, I mean, she probably is.
But it looks like something else at first glance. It looks like it says, can I say it?
That's what you can't say.
Okay, but it looks like it says something else. Like when you tie somebody down.
Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
At first glance. Oh, blue balling. Oh, yeah. Why would you want that on your license plate?
Why would you want that? Oh, that's horrible. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Well,
that's great.
that one just.
Another one. Why would you
itself.
broadcast that?
I don't know. Maybe to get out of a speeding ticket.
Oh, ICUP.
That's like third grade humor right there.
It's still great.
Rejected for unoriginality.
Snud nuts?
No, send nudes.
Oh, send nudes, yes. Ever tell you about that kid? Sud nuts. I was thinking of like suds or whatever. But there's a kid in the neighborhood who he's like, hey, he means to say news guy, but he calls me nude guy. Because he wants to say, hey, nude guy, nude. It's like, I'm a kid, it's news guy, not nude guy. Anyway, bricked.
We're just moving right past that.
Yeah.
Bricked.
Bricked? What is getting bricked?
I don't know.
Let's get
We
bricked.
can't say on air.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
God, I'm
Okay.
older than I thought. Saibao.
This stands for something. Shut your.
Big ass. Oh, yep. Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Wow.
Gotcha.
See, but like if I saw, Oh
Yeah,
my.
type
oh
shift.
my. Did you say shift?
Shift, yes. Type
Yes.
shift. Like on a
Yes.
on a typewriter.
That's definitely what they mean. Yeah.
This one is from a person with a Prius.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it meant they had a pretty something else, like a pretty Prius.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Don't go anywhere. We have much more to come here on Arc Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock.
Another hour coming up after this. on this Wednesday morning, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you for sticking with us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
I'm Christian Garzone. Marty Snyder is back once again, giving us another look at the forecast, as well as giving us the answer to this morning's weather trivia.
Yeah, got trivia, got muddy paws, got the forecast, got a lot of stuff for you guys. But yeah, we'll start off with that trivia question. And we want to talk about just warm Christmases here in Rochester. We're just going to go right to the max there. We just want to know, what was the warmest Christmas on record for Rochester? And these records go all the way back to right around the Civil War. Just after the Civil War is when they started being kept in Rochester. So have a bunch of different choices, all kind of clustered together a little bit there. We have 59 degrees from back in 1922. We have 66 degrees from 1982. We have 62 degrees from back in 1949. And 70 degrees from all the way back in 1901, long time ago. So and here are our choices, or here are our
right on.
guests.
Look at Sharon there with my pick. Yeah, right on, Sharon.
Yeah, got a lot of B guesses. Lori, Rod, Janet with B, Amy, and Bridget with B, and even Richard with B. Wow, a lot of people with B. Lisa and Dad, Cheryl and Dave with B. I can't remember which one we had as B, so I have to go back and look at them. But maybe B is the correct answer. Let's see. And it is.
Hey, there we go.
66 from 1982.
66. Windows open kind of Christmas.
Yeah, that was, I remember that one as a kid. I remember that one warm Christmas. But yeah, December 25th, back in 1982. And that was the, hey, think about it, that's probably one of the few that is of memory for a lot of folks. You know, you get back into the 40s there, not too many folks remember the 40s. Some do. Yeah. My parents do. But yeah, it's one of those that was in recent memory for some folks. And that was that warmest year that we did see for the Christmas holiday.
That was my first Christmas, actually.
Your first Christmas?
I have no memory of it, but that was my first Christmas, yeah.
But it was a warm one. It was all because you were here. It was the warmth that you brought to the house, right? Well, we go back to the cold scenario. We're going to take a look at Copper the Airedale out in the snow there. And Copper's got some snow on the whiskers there. And it looks pretty quiet over these next couple days. Today, tomorrow, dry pause. I think going into Friday, especially later in the day, that's that next time we have a chance of at least some precipitation across the area. Then a little drier Saturday, and then maybe some rain or snow on Sunday. But yeah, Copper there enjoying some of that snow that we have seen across the area, with a little bit of snow on Copper's face. So kind of a cold scenario there, but we're going to warm it up a little bit today, just in the fact that we're going to see some sunshine try to work in. It's a story where we're going to see at least some breaks of sunshine at times. Temperature's not moving all that far. We're just kind of stuck where we are. We're mainly in the 30s right now. We're just going to hold there for a lot of the day today. We're going to see a little bit of sunshine occasionally try to work in, but I think that'll be about it. Any of the precipitation that's out there is mainly well off to our east. We're going to see at least some of that mainly up towards the Adirondacks. So again, that's well away from us, and that is going to hold away over these next couple hours across the area. And if you're traveling to those areas, not really a big issue from any of that precipitation, but it's out there. But for us, again, we're seeing some breaks try to work in. There you can see a couple of those little breaks of sun trying to sneak in across the area. Not much at this point downtown, but you can see more of that blue off in the distance there. So that's going to help to at least bode better for us as we head deeper into the day, allowing some of that sun in. And even the wind is going to taper off a little bit. That's coming in about 15 miles an hour. We're seeing a lot of areas hover somewhere in the 30s right now. A lot of areas pretty close to the freezing point. A lot of 32s, 33s, 34s across a lot of areas north of the thruway. Some areas of the south, you see a little bit more variation, some 20s and even upper 30s well to the south. But today's going to be a story where we open up skies into a little more sun as we head through the day. Maybe a few more clouds at the end of the day. And I think overnight tonight for Christmas Eve night, pretty quiet. May clear skies out a little bit for early on Christmas Day. And some good news for travel. Really not much going on as far as precipitation goes. Could pick up a little stray snow shower out of that one disturbance that drops down, but I think that should be about it going into Christmas Day. Today about 34 for a high. Again, fairly close to average over these next couple days for those highs on either side of average. 28 for a low tonight. Christmas Day, again, 37 for a high. Pretty good news for travel across the area. 18 for a low Christmas night, so we do cool down a little more then. Then for later Friday, that's one time that we're going to have to watch closely. A little concern of more of a widespread snow across the area during that time frame, so that may make travel a little bit of a challenge heading later into Friday. We'll put some accumulation numbers on that over the next 24 hours. And then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, temperatures come up a little bit. Could break the freezing point both afternoons, maybe even some rain mixing with snow on Sunday. And then after that system comes through, all that cold air is going to get ushered in behind it. So back into the 20s for highs on Monday and Tuesday, and maybe some lows in the teens early next week. So a lot colder for early next week, but at least for these next couple days for travel, folks are heading out for Christmas Eve today, Christmas Day as we head into tomorrow. Looks like some quiet weather for travel, so some good news there for folks trying to get around and get to Grandma's house.
Yeah,
I'm on the road tomorrow morning, Clifton Springs.
Oh yeah? Yeah.
After 8 o'clock, we get done tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Hitting the road.
That's a nice thing about that shift. You can kind of get your work shift in and get out and still spend time with family when you have that earlier shift like
Even sweeter is getting up at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's not fun.
What a nice treat that is.
Might cross paths with Santa along the way. He's still finishing up his routes at
Get
that
off
hour.
my roof. Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Marty, thank you. And hey, thank you for filling in tomorrow. We appreciate it.
No problem. That's my Christmas gift to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we are heading into the kitchen on this Wednesday morning.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go or wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We are back right after this. It's time to get cooking this morning for Spatchcock Funk.
Yeah, today they're showing us how to make a next level holiday dish. Take a look.
Spatchcock Funk, and we are here to transform your next holiday into the most prime of occurrences. This is how to make one of the mightiest dinners of all time, prime rib. Before we get into it though, the thing is with a prime rib, this size is 10 pounds. This is gonna feed 12 really hungry people, 14 hungry people. You can get 18 people pretty well fed off of this piece of meat. It's pretty simple as long as you watch it and monitor it. So we've got this piece, you can get it with the bones in. We had the butchers at Lee and Steigerwald where we got this beautiful piece of art from. Remove the bones. So the first thing we wanna do actually is we're gonna take some peeled garlic, and we're gonna stud this thing up. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some garlic cloves, right? You're gonna slice a little bit of a cut through the meat, and then you're gonna poke in some cloves of garlic. What that's gonna do is the garlic then is gonna kinda just juice right into this meat. You're gonna do that a bunch of different times, 3 or 4 times on each one of your sections based on the rope. We've set it up the party here, and this is a dish of love, so you gotta be careful with it. You don't wanna over spice it. We want the garlic to infuse in it, and we wanna have a little bit of a crust on the outside of it. So what we're gonna do is put together a mix that we really like and just stir it up. So we've got 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning we made, 2 teaspoons of salt, kosher salt, a good shake of paprika, a tablespoon of dried thyme from the same song, a tablespoon of rosemary, tablespoon of crushed black pepper. And then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take something, we're gonna shake it up, stir it up so it just evenly coats the bottom of the pan. And we are gonna just gently roll our meat in and out of it. So it just coats it lightly. right? If some of your garlic guys pop out, that's okay. Just slide them back in. Once you've got the meat thermometer in the thickest part of the meat, so we don't make any errors, but it's not touching bone, we like it at 115 to 125 when it comes out in a few hours. That's the perfect medium rare. If you want it any more than that, you should probably talk to somebody about that, but also go up to 135, 140. So set the oven to 500. We're gonna put it in there for 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, we're gonna lower the temperature to 325 and let it go for 2 or 3 hours until we see the temperature hit the number we want. So let's put it in the oven. Yo, it's about to get primal up in here. Look at this crust, the garlic. Oh, it just smells so good. It's gonna be juicy, so let's see how this thing goes. Let's take a swing at it. Nice hard cut through it. Oh, what do we got here? Yes. Medium rare, prime rib. Look at that. Like my man said, if you don't know, now you know. Let's just see how we do. Now what we've also got, some people might salt it up. That's cool. Some people might put some horseradish cream. We got some homemade. Also cool. But this prime rib is so good, you need nothing on it. Optimus prime rib. You guys are optimal people. The optimal dinner for your families. We love you. You love your peeps. Make some love with some prime rib.
Each year, Jiva Theater brings the holiday classic A Christmas Carol to life, turning it into a beloved family tradition.
Earlier this month, Stephanie Joseph and I sat down with members of the cast to talk about what makes this year's production so special. Take a look. Making its yearly return to Rochester, treating guests at Jiva Theater to a story of redemption, generosity, and the power of human connection.
Each year, Jiva Theater puts on A Christmas Carol, teaching Scrooges everywhere what the holiday season is all about. And this morning, we're talking to Ebenezer Scrooge himself, played by Michael Preston, and cast member Esther Winter about the show. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
So everyone knows A Christmas Carol. It's like a classic, really, for families. So what is it like to be able to put on this show and bring that tradition back to this area?
I think it's fabulous because you have kids from the Rochester area, you have college students, you have actors from all over the country coming together. Esther here is a local, so she's from Rochester. And you have all their families also together. And it's a wonderful time to actually do what we're talking about, which is celebrate this time of year in a different way. And I have a great time because I get to end up the end of the show happy and redeemed, which I don't get in everyday life all the time.
And you have played Ebenezer Scrooge before, 4 times, yes?
Yeah.
Do you learn something new about him every year? Or are you kind of like, at this point, yeah, like, all right, I am Ebenezer Scrooge and this is my character?
I think it really depends on where I am, what's been happening that year, but I tremendously feel it in the last few years when the country is having such a difficult time talking and doing anything that I felt like the need of it is like, I need this, we all need this, families need this. We have to like focus on what's right.
That's for sure. And, you know, with this show, I feel like there are moments that lend itself to comedy and, of course, the heartfelt moments as well. What is a favorite part for you, or maybe one that kind of reminds you of the state of things right now?
I really love the reminder of being kind and how important kindness is and how that can go such a long way, more than you could probably imagine, just spreading kindness and treating people as you would like to be treated. I think that really rings true throughout the entire play, especially in this particular adaptation, which is about redemption, of course, for Scrooge, but also for every other member of the cast and of all the other characters. I think we all have that transformation. Scrooge's transformation is bigger than everyone else's, obviously, but I think we all go through a change, definitely.
And we talked about your character, but Esther, I want to talk about yours. Everybody knows who Scrooge is, but give us an overview of who you play.
Yes, well, I have the pleasure of playing 3 different parts. So I play a very snooty solicitor at the beginning of the production, asking Scrooge for money, and during the time of giving, during Christmas Eve. And then my second character is the lovely Mrs. Fezziwig, who gets to be as jolly as Santa himself, jumping around in costumes are just amazing. And then the second act, I really have the pleasure of being Mrs. Cratchit, which is, she's Mother Earth and, very no nonsense and loves her family fiercely and wants the best for her husband, who, she feels is being, mistreated by this one here. And that's one of my favorite parts of the show, is that I get to speak my mind. So it's great.
And I think you're kind of the moral compass of the show, actually, Mrs. Cratchit.
That's fantastic.
So it's at the end when we're all at the table together celebrating, I feel like that has been a wonderful scene for me, that we get to like stop being ungrateful.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well put. Yes.
Well, I know a lot of people are already getting their tickets ready to go and see this show. But for anyone out there who's like, is there still time for me to get mine? What should they know?
Well, it's on until the 28th, and they should go to Jiva Theater with an R-E at the end of theater.org.
Excellent.
And that's where you can get your tickets.
Fantastic. And we know a couple people who have gone in the past and who have gone and they, have raved about it. So I'm sure it's going to be an excellent show this year as well. So thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for staying with us here on Arc Rochester. It's time for some fun this morning with another edition of Truth or Trash.
Yeah, we haven't had any fun yet this morning.
Lots of fun.
So if you don't know how this works, Christian is going to tell us a couple stories. We need to identify which ones are true and which ones are trash. Marty and Chris are joining me right now to
First
help
time
us.
playing.
I'm
too.
excited for you guys because this really is entertaining, and Christian does a good job finding these stories.
I do okay. I dig deep with Ashley, the producer, and we find some stories. I'm going to give you 4 stories today. You tell me what's truth, what's trash, when I'm all done. Don't start shouting like a Jerry Springer
I'll zip it.
We'll be quiet.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Okay, but we can't ask follow-up questions.
Of course you can.
Okay.
Oh, you can.
Because we're good journalists.
Yeah, that's of course. First story: woman wears severed ear for months on her foot, 5 months before reattachment. A female factory worker in China was involved in a terrible work accident where her hair became entangled in heavy machinery, tearing off her left ear, her scalp, and part of the skin on her face. She wanted to have reconstructive surgery done, but they attached the ear to her foot because the skin, the blood vessels aligned there, and it stayed there for a few months before they could take it back off and then reattach it on her head. That's coming out of China.
Okay.
That's story number 1.
Story number 1.
Story number 2, Young Arm Wrestlers of America invite. After our Festivus segment yesterday, if we can play some of that, Ashley, that'd be great. The Feats of Strength Festivus segment we did some arm wrestling, and I mentioned the movie Over the Top. And a person named Vern weighed in there talking about my Sylvester Stallone face.
Oh, no.
Thank you for that, Vern. Well, after all this went, pretty much viral on social media, the Wayne County chapter of the Young Arm Wrestlers of America reached out to me, inviting me for a screening of Over the Top and to do a Q&A afterwards as an 80s movie expert.
Wow.
How fun is that? Oh. Thank you. I'm happy to do that.
Well, you and Stallone, you're pretty
Yo, hey, yo. What a great movie, though. If you've not seen Over the Top, I highly recommend. It's not streaming anywhere, but maybe you can find a DVD like I did in Record Archive for $5.
Is it actually a good movie, Christian?
The plot's very thin. It's not
So
much,
yes or no?
It's a good movie. You have a couple beers, you pop that in. It's a great. Have you seen it, Chris, Marty?
Of course I haven't.
No, yeah.
You gotta tell them about the arm thing.
Yeah. So he's trying to get back custody of his son, and he's an arm wrestler, a truck driver, and in the back of his truck, he's got these set of weights with his right. He drives like this, and he's like, hey, yo. He works out in the car like this, and it's again the plot's very thin. Enough about Over the Top, though.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to
But clearly you are an 80s movie expert.
I clearly am an expert. Yes. Buffalo wins a wing contest. This is coming from your hometown now. The city of Buffalo, New York celebrated its most famous food and broke the Guinness World Record when nearly 500 people participated in a chicken wing eating contest. It's called Not So Silent Night. They got together at this big arena and broke all records. Apparently the previous record was 397 people eating chicken wings. It was Amazon Web Services back in 2018. So Buffalo broke that record. And my question for you is, the audience knows this at home, but chicken wing versus buffalo wing, it's the sauce, right?
No, they're always chicken wings.
They're always chicken wings.
They're always chicken wings. Buffalo wings, that's what people from not in the area call chicken wings.
Hey,
They're incorrect in calling it that.
Gotcha. Question, Chris. Yes.
No, that would be me.
Oh, yeah.
From Arizona.
Yeah, they're not buffalo wings.
I call them chicken wings, though.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Even before I knew all of this.
So Guinness Book calling it a chicken wing eating contest is accurate.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. All right.
That's great.
Just making sure. I didn't want to make any missteps.
You can thank Buffalo Wild Wings, I think.
Really?
That's probably.
Why?
Because they're all over the place, so people are like, I'm going to eat some buffalo wings.
Yeah, but that's not what they're called.
Because, I think that's why, maybe.
So we're blaming them.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
That makes sense. I get it.
Pass the blame around.
Just to clarify one quick thing.
Sure.
These are recent stories, yes? Or
Yes.
these are stories that have happened? Okay.
These are all hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Last story. German man named Joseph Cardinal ramped up his Christmas spirits by owning more than 11,000 snow globes, the largest collection in the world. He shattered his own record because back in 2002, he owned only 6,000. But now he's up to 11,017 snow globes. Way to go. Yeah.
What kind does he have?
Well, all kinds of Christmas globes, snow globes, and everything else. Yeah, really interesting stuff. So those are the 4 stories. Woman with the ear attached to the foot, me being invited to the Wayne County chapter of the Young Arm Wrestlers of America, Number 3 was the chicken wing eating contest out of Buffalo. 4 is the German snow globe guy breaking his own record. And again, pardon my voice, I'm losing it. More ways than one. Okay.
So you guys have never played, so
no.
go ahead.
So I'll say, we're going to go around and talk about the first one, second
Yeah.
one. Okay, so first one, I'd say yes. I'd say yes to that. They
That's true.
grafted it on, and it saved it there until they could do the full surgery.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna, I think the same thing. I think that one's true as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of them doing, maybe not the ear, but I've definitely heard of similar things before happening.
It's true.
That's out of China, right?
It's out of China.
Oh, it's got to be true.
Yeah. So it can. Anything goes. There. Yeah. It's there. There you are.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Really, so-
Real talk, I wouldn't be able to stop playing with it. I'm sorry. Like, wouldn't you just kind of...
Hey,
Sorry.
That's like a party show. Check this out, everybody. Boy, you take it
It
out.
probably doesn't feel good. It probably hurts. I'm sure she...
Yeah, it probably does. But she was in a terrible accident too. But it's just like just to do that for the sake of preserving it, I guess.
Yeah.
And number 2, the Young Arm Wrestlers of America.
I'm saying maybe that isn't true because I feel like we would have heard about it all morning.
Well, it was breaking overnight. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we do have people who compete around here.
Oh yeah.
We have an arm wrestling table in my gym.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, so yeah. People do compete around Rochester.
That sport is insane.
Yeah.
Like how they arm wrestle. It's.
I wish you had been here yesterday, actually either of you, because I just want to say it really wasn't fair to have me arm wrestle Dan because I know...
Do we have the footage?
I
What,
know,
not fair for Dan?
Huh?
Not fair for Dan?
No, he, like, no mercy at all, which it's fine, right? Like, I can hold my own.
Yeah.
But you know what? His hand was sweaty and clammy, and I just,
nervous.
it got all in
nervous
my
for
head,
TV.
and he did win. I would have preferred to have one of you arm wrestle for me, and we would have split the winnings, but unfortunately not.
What were the winnings?
0 winnings.
Oh.
No. There was a tie in the end, yes?
Me and Mark tied. We got nowhere. We held our own for like, I don't know, a minute.
And then there was the push-up contest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Oh, I did. I did.
Oh,
They
yes.
didn't invite us.
I did. Yeah.
They didn't invite us.
Yeah.
Well, you were not here.
You weren't here.
Yeah.
You were off drinking in your car.
I was watching for the weather office.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have come out.
Yeah, you should have come out.
Who
You would've
won the
dominated
push-up
it.
contest?
Christian did.
I think I did.
Nice.
Because I did a bunch before, and they're like, okay, you can start now. I knocked out 20, then I'm doing a bunch more. And then,
It's good.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Yeah, it was what it was. So that, that was the story too.
Arm
Okay,
wrestling.
Buffalo.
Wait,
I'm
was
going,
that true
I'm
or
going
no?
false for that one.
Oh, false for the arm wrestling.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go true.
All right. Thank
I
you.
believe you.
Yeah, I thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you very much, Chris. I made that one up, obviously. Sorry, Chris. I felt a good connection there. I appreciate the support, but I made that one up, obviously.
Okay.
But
You
the
lied to
Buffalo
me.
story now, the chicken wings.
I'm saying false. I feel like I would have heard of it.
Yeah. 500 is too low of a number. False.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go false.
That's true.
What?
True.
That's
What?
true.
My first
Are you
instinct
kidding?
Ashley,
was
do you have
to go
the
against the grain
video
and
tape?
go
500?
true.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Breaking overnight.
This was, oh my goodness.
That was not well advertised.
Yeah.
No.
Look
Did
at
we have
that.
any news cover? Whatever. I don't care. It's not me anymore.
That
But
does look like it's from 1999, though, some of the styles.
A little bit.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, good
Wow.
stuff.
Some of the grain in the photos.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Good
right.
stuff. And then the German snow globe owner. I mean, yeah. What do you guys think?
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Why not?
He's dedicated. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'll go true.
Yeah, true.
That's true. That was true. Oh. Let's bring him up. There he
Look
is.
at him. Wow.
Oh, and they're all smaller sizes, too. I saw some of this. I thought they were all proper snow globes, but yeah. Little dinky ones, too, like vending machine snow
Look
globes.
at that.
Wow.
I
Pretty.
wonder if he has a significant other that gets mad with all that
I mean,
that clutter.
Wow. A lot of stuff. That was truth or trash.
They wouldn't
I
put
don't
up
know.
with that.
10 out of 10.
Oh,
Christian.
thank you very much.
Nice
Always
job.
good.
Nice
Always
job.
good.
And now
Yeah.
you guys have played. What? You seem confused.
How did you know? You were like barely looking at the script. There was no script on the teleprompter. You just kind of knew these. You'd peer down and.
Little peekaroo.
Christian's a pro.
Oh, yeah.
Showbiz, baby.
Showbiz, baby. Yeah. I can't reveal my secrets. Yeah. There's like I put fake eyes in here.
Ashley's just telling them in the earpiece, word for word.
Yeah. No, but thank you so much for playing along.
Thank
guys.
you. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up your door prizes outside. Much more to get to this morning on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're taking you on a very special holiday adventure on this Christmas Eve.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go or wherever you are by streaming us live over the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. ARC Rochester is back right after this.
right, Christmas is tomorrow, and our good friend and 13 Wham alum, Don Elhart, is sharing a special Rochester holiday story in his book, Sibley's Christmas Adventure.
Yeah, all proceeds from the book go to the Ark of Monroe, and this Christmas we invite you to join Sibley the Mouse on a magical holiday journey.
Ever since he could remember, Christmas was his favorite time of the year. After all, that's when he got to see Santa Claus himself. And listen as all the boys and girls sat on his lap with their long list to tell him what they wanted for Christmas. And best of all, it was all happening in his home, the 4th floor of the big Sibley's department store. The little mouse lived in the wall right behind Santa's big chair. And just like the store, his name was Sibley. Sibley lived there all year long, but he was most excited every winter when the workmen would set up the giant holiday display. It was called the Magic Corridor, and the boys and girls would walk through a beautiful winter wonderland, complete with a sleigh, reindeer, and even a Santa's workshop. Sibley loved to watch the mechanical elves as they made imaginary presents to deliver to children all over the world. Someday, thought Sibley, he might even get to the real North Pole to meet those elves in person. For now, though, Sibley was content to see the children come to the toy department every year and watch their starry-eyed faces all aglow with the joy of visiting Santa's Magic Corridor. Sometimes, as quiet as the mouse he was, Sibley would scamper out of his little hole to sit under Santa's chair as the boys and girls recited their Christmas lists. In the background, he could hear Mr. Joe Benet, playing along with Gene Autry's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on a kazoo. Joe was there every year, and moms and dads would buy kazoos for their children so they could sing and play along too. One day, though, after a long winter's nap, Sibley was awakened to some loud noises. Sibley knew that work crews carefully put the Magic Corridor in storage every year, but something was different this year. He overheard one workman say, "You know, I'm going to miss setting this up next year. It always gets me in the holiday spirit. I can't believe this wonderful old department store is finally closing." "Oh no," said Sibley. "I can't believe what I'm hearing." But sure enough, Sibley did hear those workmen. "Everything's got to go," they said. "Say goodbye to the Magic Corridor." Oh, Sibley was so sad he started to cry. All the toys would be gone, and the make-believe toy workshop would be torn down, and even Santa's big chair. And oh no, worst of all, Santa and all of the boys and girls would be gone too. "Oh, woe is me," said Sibley. "What am I going to do?" That night, Sibley couldn't sleep. He just tossed and turned in his little bed behind the little hole in the wall, right next to where Santa's chair used to be. Finally, Sibley decided to go for a walk. Sometimes he would jump on the big brass escalators and jump off just as the moving step would disappear. Sometimes he would go all the way to the main floor just to see the famous clock under which shoppers would meet. Tonight, though, the escalators were still, so Sibley just slid down the long, rubbery banisters. Pretty soon, he was on the 2nd floor where work crews had been clearing out all of the racks of clothing, and that's when he spotted it. All the way at the front of the store, a giant walkway. Sibley crept slowly toward the giant glass-lined tunnel and began to cross it. If he looked down, he could see all the cars and buses on the snow-filled Main Street. Sibley just kept on going. Creep mouse, until he was all the way to the other side. Just as he was safely to the other side, he was startled by a small voice saying, "Hello." Wow, you scared me, said Sibley. Who are you and what are you doing here? My name is McCurdy, the little mouse replied, and you must be Sibley. I heard you might be coming, and I'm here to help you on your journey. Just follow me. So Sibley followed McCurdy through another big department store, through the ladies' shoes, past a little tea room, and finally to a giant shopping mall. Sibley looked up to see shiny silver cars hanging from a rail that ran all the way around the mall. What's that, he asked. Oh, said McCurdy, that's the Midtown monorail. You'll have to jump on board for the rest of your journey. But where am I going, said Sibley. I can't tell you, said McCurdy, except to say it will be a magical trip to a very special place. And so Sibley crawled up into the very last car on the monorail, and as soon as he did, the lights came on, and the silver car began to move so fast that Sibley bumped his head on the seat. Sibley hung on for dear life as the monorail car picked up speed and then broke free from the rail and started climbing toward the ceiling, up and away as the magic monorail soared through the air, crashed through the window, and jetted into the sky. Sibley looked down on the city below as it got smaller and smaller, and he soared higher and higher. Oh, I'm so tired, said Sibley. I think I'll just close my eyes and take a little nap. As he slept, Sibley dreamed of his happy memories on the 4th floor of the big department store. Oh, how he would miss the boys and girls and the elves and, of course, Santa Claus. All of a sudden, Sibley awoke with a jolt. The monorail had come to a stop. When Sibley looked out the window, he thought he was still dreaming because he saw the reindeer, Santa's workshop, and yes, even Santa Claus himself. Where am I? He said. What happened? And that's when he heard Santa say, Hey, Sibley, I thought you would never get here. Welcome to the North Pole. As Sibley looked around, he saw that everything was just as it was on the 4th floor of the department store. There was even a little mouse hole right next to Santa's big chair. Sibley crawled in it to take another nap, but was soon awakened by voices, little voices, this time as boys and girls lined up to tell Santa what was on their list. And then he heard it. He couldn't believe his little ears. The sounds of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as the boys and girls serenaded Santa with their kazoos. Sibley slowly crept out of the hole and nestled himself beneath Santa's chair. This has been a very special day, he thought. A wonderful day indeed. And as he drifted into a night of dreams, listening to the music, he thought he heard McCurdy's little voice saying, Merry Christmas to all, in Sibley's Magic Corridor.
Today we're celebrating a pretty controversial beverage, eggnog. Is it controversial?
Well, I think people feel very strongly about eggnog. It is National Eggnog Day, so we thought we'd share a glass of this divisive drink. I don't know, Christian, you're a big milk drinker.
I do drink milk every day, yeah.
And you do drink eggnog.
2%?
No,
Whole? 1%?
Vitamin
Fat-free?
D. No.
Skim?
I just told you.
Oh.
Whole.
I was listening. I was
So,
talking.
so you don't stray at all.
Real stuff.
I don't stray at all. No, it's packed with calcium and protein. I like eggnog every year. It's not,
How much of it do you drink, though?
just a couple glasses because it's very fattening, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Southern
Yeah,
comfort.
100%.
Oh, non-alcoholic.
But
Do you
this is
spike it?
non-alcoholic.
With
I don't need to spike it. You spike it.
whiskey.
I told producer John
whiskey.
to grab some, to
Whiskey.
grab some liquor.
Bourbon.
And?
He said, I'm
Scotch.
not going out.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Eggnog lattes are really good.
And here, I thought John was a team
I think
player.
eggnog lattes are good.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
why is it lumpy like this?
I think that's
Clumpy. No.
That's how I like my milk.
It's okay. It's okay. I have the background for this.
Yeah.
So the ice cream was placed in the fridge, and the eggnog was placed in the freezer.
I'll still drink it.
And who's responsible for that?
So that's why
We need names.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed it. I was like, wow, soft.
Soft ice.
Serve.
There was just a little slip. It's fine, everyone.
All right. Well,
Be careful. It's going to be on your pants.
I know.
Yeah. I got to do the noon still.
oh my gosh.
While we do this, why don't we share some of our Christmas traditions?
Well, mine, I guess a new one for me is anchoring the news in the morning. I'll be here starting a new tradition tomorrow.
Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know, if I even have a job here, but yeah.
Martin.
Oh, thank you.
I used to actually have 3 Christmases. My first Christmas was at Christmas Eve at Cafe Garzone, my family's restaurant in Syracuse, which was the first speakeasy opened during Prohibition. And then I would have Christmas Day with my folks, then Boxing Day with my mom's family. My mom's from England, so we would do that.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like 3 Christmases all back to back to back, but that tradition has long since stopped.
Yeah.
Now it's just, whatever I can, get together.
Right, yeah, whatever works out.
Whoever's left in the family.
Yeah, that's the sad thing when traditions kind of go by the wayside like that.
Yeah.
I have to think about Sibley's with Don reading the book there. We had Sibley's in Midtown. We always used to do that as a family. Go to Midtown, Magic Mountain, where Santa was.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
like a huge, I want to call it like paper mache mountain, but I can't imagine how they constructed the thing in Midtown Plaza downtown, and that was a thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Went down and saw Santa downtown.
Really cool. I'm so sad that they don't really do that anymore here.
Yeah, well, I guess they have the part of the Toyland set up at
Okay.
Sibley's now. Sure. The Mercantile there, which I haven't been down there.
Yeah.
I need to stop there and see that.
Maybe next year we'll do a field trip.
Yeah, it would be.
How is it, brother?
It's okay. I mean, it's. I'm drinking ice cream,
Yeah,
eggnog ice cream. Cheers.
I sniff it. It should be all right.
It actually tastes good.
Just seeing that pour out of there, it was
That was something.
like butterfat.
It's honestly, it might even be better now that there's a little bit of texture. I don't feel like
Butterfat.
I'm.
It's good.
Not bad.
I don't know.
Low sugar,
good.
low carbohydrate, low calorie. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That is loaded.
Half cup.
Yeah,
109
don't look at
calories.
it.
Yeah.
Chris, how about you? Christmas tradition.
Peek at the presents. Peek at the presents every single year.
Every year?
Yeah, they were
Really?
in the. My mom would never change where they were at. They were in her van. She would drive a Windstar, I think it was a white Windstar.
Yeah.
And I found out one year, I think I was probably 12, that they were in the back, like the back part of the van. So every year, peek at the. Yep.
What?
I would go and I would look in the back. I'd be skateboarding or playing basketball. I'd look in the back. I'd be like, okay, they're there, because you'd see like a stack of everything. And then I would go grab the keys, because the keys were in the laundry room, which was connected to the garage, which is where I would go play.
Yeah.
Derp.
Yeah.
Wow.
When did she find out?
Never.
Just now?
Never.
Yeah.
She had to have known.
Yeah.
She had to have known.
Yeah.
There's no way. But they were like, where are we going to put these that he's not going to find
Right,
as a monster?
right. You always like
you
a
were?
surprise.
I know. So my girlfriend loved. She peeked. She told me over the trip. She said she peeked one time, never did it again, because she's like, wow, I had to act surprised for this Barbie thing, and
Yeah.
she never
Yeah.
wanted to do it again.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for me, I was like, yes, check that one off. Yup, that's there. Check that one off. Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I never. I was too scared, I think, of getting in trouble for that. I was like, not a chance.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Not worth the risk.
I don't want to ruin Christmas. No, that would be like a nightmare.
My dad is a big blurter. He will tell you what you're getting for Christmas.
Oh, really?
He's done every, don't get yourself blah, blah, blah this year because Santa might bring. My mom would get furious. He still does that. He's a blabber McHugh when it comes to, he does it all the time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I never had to look. I always got told,
So my sister and I were both musicians when we were younger. Well, she still is. And we would put on like a Christmas concert for my family every year. It was what my mom always wanted. She was like, don't get me a gift. I just want you guys to do the Christmas concert.
Yeah.
Of course, we got her the gifts. But we would like practice for months. And when we were younger, we'd like go really hard. We'd make like a Christmas program and there'd be like a whole bunch of stuff singing. And,
That's extravagant.
yeah, we don't do anything halfway, Lopez. Come on now. Yeah,
I'd love to see it.
Not gonna happen.
It's
Sorry.
like Partridge Family.
Well, yeah, well,
Come on, world, here's a song that was singing.
Welcome to Christmas.
Yeah, there were,
Come on, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Listen, she is a good musician. She went to Eastman for her undergrad and her master's.
Okay.
So like she was.
So standards are up there, so that's why you had to.
Well, she always played lead, and I would accompany. I was,
Yeah.
just helping out, a little help.
But still, that's cool. Family tradition.
It was good. Yeah, and the crowd loved it. Crowd went wild every year.
Your parents?
Pleaser.
Yeah, and all extended family and all that stuff. Packed house.
Nice.
All right. What was that?
I was going to ask, is everyone here from the New York area? Grew up in the New York, had Christmas in New York?
Yes.
Lucky.
All right, Arizona.
Arizona, yeah. 95 and sunny.
Someday.
Decorate a
someday.
cactus.
One day, tomorrow.
When we come back, it's final thoughts, and then we're done. We'll be right back.
Real power smoothie, yeah.
Seriously?
After the gym today, some eggnog.
There you go.
Wash down that workout. Time now for our final thoughts here on ARC Rochester.
Just kind of all around good morning. Chris, looked like you had a good time. You're off to Denny's tomorrow.
Yes.
Christmas tradition.
Grand Slam.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Those are always good.
To watch
Yeah,
that.
we'll see what they give me. They gave me one plate last year. I forgot what it was, though. So probably a Grand Slam.
Grand Slam's all
So hard when people just feed you all the time for your job.
Yeah,
Pretty ridiculous.
All right, that does it for us this morning on ARC Rochester. Be sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4:57 on 13 Wham ABC. But there is no ARC Rochester tomorrow. I know we're breaking your hearts. Sorry.